So yesterday, the U.S. State Department reissued a travel advisory, a level 3 travel advisory, warning Americans about the danger of traveling to Jamaica. What is the real reason behind this? Let's talk about it.
Take note of some travel advisories.
News Channel 9's Ashley Kafar was at Syracuse's Hancock International Airport today with what people need to know.
Jeff and Christy, if you are traveling to Jamaica, the government is asking you to reconsider. And if you are going to the Bahamas or other parts of Europe, exercise increased caution. Come next week, Syracuse's Hancock International Airport will be bustling with travelers for winter break.
Here in the Northeast, this time of year, everybody wants to go anywhere that's warm.
One of those warm spots, Jamaica, the tropical island coming in at number 5 for top destinations for Central and Western New Yorkers, with a number of people heading there next week, despite a travel warning going into effect just last month.
Have you gotten any phone calls or anything?
Just when the advisory first came out, maybe one or two. So it's really not deterring travel.
And it's not deterring the U.S. Department of State for reissuing the Level 3 reconsidered travel warning due to crime and medical services, warning travelers about the high volume of violent crimes, including armed robberies, homicides, and more. The advisory also says sexual assaults happen often, including at all-inclusive resorts.
All-inclusive resorts are also very popular when it comes to vacation travel in Jamaica. So it raises a measure of concern.
So what measures should you take if you are heading to the tropical island or other destinations on the travel advisory list? The government says research the country you are going to, ensuring you understand the local law. Also, find out what health insurance is covered in case you come across a medical emergency.
Common sense is really key no matter where you're traveling. So you don't want to wander off into unknown regions alone. Safety in numbers. The wee hours of the morning, we have to be careful about where we are and who we're with.
Okay, let's talk about it. So the Jamaican government and the Jamaica Tourist Board, is feeling really blindsided by this Level 3 travel advisory. 2023 was one of the best years in Jamaica tourism. Just from the American side, over 3 million Americans travel to Jamaica in 2023. And some of the numbers coming out from the Jamaica Tourist Board, of the 3 million American citizens that visited Jamaica in 2023, there was five incidents that led to death. And of those 5, 3 were Jamaican with dual citizenship. And upon investigation, those deaths were questionable in terms of the Jamaicans with dual citizenship were involved in illegal activities upon investigation. So based on these numbers, like the government and the tourist board just felt really blindsided that a Level 3 travel advisory when Jamaica has been pretty much, the recovery from the pandemic has been like much more than anyone could have ever imagined. Like Jamaica is been like booming for the past 2 years. So, what is the real reason for this Level 3 travel advisory? I'm going to dig into some numbers and we're going to discuss this together. Yes, so 3 million Americans, just under 500,000 Canadians, England number 3, and Europe, Africa, Asia. Those are the people that are flooding Jamaica every year. And as I said, 2023 have been like a record-breaking year for tourism. And Jamaica is no different from America. It's no different from Canada in terms of incidents in tourists. It is not like it is crazy numbers of tourists like getting robbed or getting injured. It's just average like anywhere else. So for a level 3 travel advisory, this is just mind blowing. Like, where's this coming from? And to add more numbers to, just at a time when 2024, Jamaica is seeing 13 billion US dollars in foreign investment, shows you that foreigners are confident in the Jamaican economy. We're seeing over 10,000 new hotel rooms under construction going up right now. That shows confidence in the Jamaican, as in Jamaica as a destination. So where's this coming from? Like level 3 travel advisory. Level 3 is I don't know. Like I'm speechless. This is not making any sense at all. When American Airlines celebrated their first flight to the new Ian Fleming Airport in St. Mary this week, that is Jamaica opening their 3rd international airport, with talks about opening a 4th international airport in Negril because the demand is so high for Jamaica. When we're seeing an increase in cruise ship coming to the island, we're seeing the African market increasing, people, Africans wanting to come to Jamaica. So this is not making any sense whatsoever. Yeah, this is not making any sense. And so let's look at countries that are at level 3 on this level 3 travel advisory from America. Let's look at these countries. Okay, countries on this list: Jamaica, level 3, Colombia, level 3, Uganda, level 3, Niger, level 3, Lebanon, level 3. These are just some of the countries that are on the level 3. It is just, I'm laughing because it's just laughable and it's just unbelievable. So these are just a few of the countries on the level 3, and then we'll talk about level 4. So level 4 now: Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, and Haiti. Those are the 4 countries on the level 4. And most importantly, we're going to look at the countries that are not on the level 3 and not on the level 4. Okay, so before I move on with the countries that are not on this list in terms of level 3 and level 4, if you have any other information, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. Leave your feedback. Tell me what you feel about this travel advisory, and let's just talk about it. So for the countries that are not on level 3 or level 4, first, China. With all the back and forth between America and China, America saying that, China is a communist country and China is pretty much seen as an enemy to the US. China is not on this list. Not number 3, not number 4, which is mind-boggling again. The other country not on the list is Russia. Russia and Ukraine is in a war right now. Russia is not on the list. Ukraine is not on the list. I'm going to tell you why that is very important after this. The other countries that are not on the list, and as I said, if you have more information, I went onto the US state website to get this information. So if you know otherwise, you just leave it in the comment section. The other countries that not on this is, is Israel. Israel is not on this list. Israel and the Palestinian, they're like, these 4 countries are right now as we speak in a war, and they are not on level 4 and they are not on level 3. And the reason why this is important is because this travel advisory really started because to protect citizens from, I know America went ahead and started it, I think, in 1979. America, I think, was the first country that started it in 1979 to start listing these travel advisory to protect American citizens from countries that are like engaging in war or countries that see America as enemy, to protect Americans from those countries. So it is so interesting now that there are 4 countries at war now, and not one of them are on the list. But tiny Jamaica is on the list. This just seemed like an attack on Jamaica, and it's mind-boggling. I don't know why, because it doesn't make sense. Jamaica is doing the best since 1962 in terms of hospitality, in terms of tourism. The numbers are through the roof. The investment, the confidence that investors have in Jamaica, it's at a level that we have never seen it before. This is not making sense. And this is not new to Jamaica. Like, I've worked in hospitality for a long time, and just to give a little backstory on Jamaica hospitality industry. The all-inclusive industry was pretty much revolutionized in Jamaica. Jamaica took the concept from bed and breakfast that started in Europe, and back in the 80s, 70s, 80s, Jamaica offered bed and breakfast. But after about 1980, when Jamaica, we saw one of the bloodiest elections in Jamaica, and Jamaica was splashed all over the media in America, in England, about, not being safe to travel. The all-inclusive came out of that. The all-inclusive encouraged people to come to Jamaica. You go on one of those buses and you just go straight to the resort, and you do not have to leave the resort and go outside. So the all-inclusive package gave people a sense of comfort that, I do not have to go out on the road. Everything is at the hotel that I need for a vacation. And that's how all-inclusive became like one of the biggest trends, because of Jamaica and because, of the need that we had to be innovative at the time. If not, the Jamaican economy would crash, because at that time there was no banana, there was no bauxite. All we had was tourism. And to survive, we had to appease to people to come to Jamaica to say, like, okay, we know that there's high crime. Let's go to the all-inclusive. You don't have to leave the resort. And we have never seen at this level where even the all-inclusive, even in the article, they're telling you do not go to the all-inclusive because there are assault taking place in the all-inclusive, which makes no sense, because 99.9% of the guests in all-inclusive are not Jamaicans. The average Jamaican cannot afford to be in an all-inclusive hotel. So are tourists being harassed by other tourists? Are they being harassed by staff? It is just like vague. Just do not go to Jamaica, and that's it. So I don't know what to think. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Do you think it's a personal attack on Jamaica from the American government? Do you think it's warranted? Because as I said, like, last year was the best year in tourism in Jamaica's history, in terms of cruise ship, in terms of flights going to Jamaica, in terms of room occupancy. So coming off such an amazing year, starting this year, only in February, to be telling people do not go to Jamaica for spring break. It makes no sense. So please, leave your comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this travel advisory. Do you think it's unfair? Do you think it's warranted? Just leave your comment in the comment section, and please feel free to like and share and subscribe for more awesome content. Peace. I'm out.